so we're going to be going on to City Escape Modern next. Now, I forgot to mention it before, but City Escape was the first level of the hero story for Sonic Adventure 2. And essentially, it sees Sonic running away from the military because they think he's Shadow, because apparently everyone is colourblind in the Sonic universe. So
all hedgehogs look the same.
It was quite interesting because for the first time ever, really, Sonic was fighting something other than Robotnik's machines, or Robotnik himself. Later games would follow this trend, like Sonic 06, where you'd fight the Ibelis's monsters. I didn't follow the plot of that game that well, to be honest. It was a bit of a crap game. Monsters like the Iblis worm, but you'll see more of them later. It was quite interesting though, because Sonic was essentially going against the establishment, being a bit of a
rep, really, wasn't he?
Yeah. As expected, this skateboarding part, well, not really skateboarding, snowboarding, but part was really awesome to play as with boosting, because in the original you didn't have that. But
this game for me, like this level, always reminds me of just trying to get things for Chow, because it was the one level I could do, and I could do it over and over and over again, and I'd just get all of the little like animals hidden about the place,
or the little batteries you got in the military.
Yeah. The batteries weren't so good though. They weren't as exciting.
They didn't change the look of the Chow. The batteries.
That's the only thing I care about. They did well with the Chow thing. You know, they got girls involved. The bits of the game you couldn't be bothered with.
Yeah.
I took over. Not very well.
And you used to spend hours on my Dreamcast while I wanted to play.
Oh yeah.
And there's such funky music as well.
Yeah. To be fair, this is one of the better Sonic songs.
I don't know what you're talking about, Nikki.
It's just, I don't know.
Follow me, set me free.
Yeah.
Trust me and we will escape from the city.
Yeah.
I'll make it true. I'm alive. It's freaking wicked is what it is. Whereas anyway, it's going to finish in a bit.
I love this bit.
You know what's coming, don't you?
I do.
Oh yeah. Big ass motherfucking truck! And they've updated a bit because now it has like these saw blades that come down and try and get you, so it's more than just pressing forward. You actually have to move from side to side to avoid those things at some point during this.
Added complications. I probably would not be able to do this level now.
I think you played it, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I got an A. It's not an S though, is it?
Well, there's a red star ring up on that thing to the left of Sonic there. Or that technically it's right, but you know, if you jump on that platform you can get a red star ring. Now, to survive this part, well, to survive without getting hit, you either want to go really, really fast, or you want to press the crouch button when the truck gets near you. I did it fast, because that's how I roll.
There we go. Mission completed.
I got a achievement as well. I can't remember what for. It's vibrating, so putting a microphone on there is not a good idea, Nikki.
That's why I took it off the laptop.
Yeah. Rouge! Yep.
Best character. Bet she's not going to say something stupid. Okay. I'm actually really cross with her. And I'm cross with him for falling for it.
What? Who fell for what?
Oh, he gave her a look back.
Alright, okay.
Why did all of the females in this character either have to be pathetic, like females in this game have to be either really pathetic or just Sluts. I thought she'd say something cool. I didn't need your help anyway, but cheers. Eh.
Okay, so this is Seaside Hill from Sonic Heroes.
I don't know Sonic Heroes at all.
Essentially, it was because they were getting a fuck ton of characters in Sonic Heroes that made Sonic Heroes possible.
Yeah.
Basically, there were loads of different teams. Thanks. Loads of different teams from the Sonic franchise. There was Team Rose, which had Big the Cat, Amy, and Cream. There's Team...
Oh my god! Sorry! That is a fucking awful team!
There was the Dark Team, which had Shadow, Rouge, and Omega, which was like... He was like Gamma, but he was angrier.
Excellent. That sounds good.
And then there was Team Sonic with Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic.
Another good one.
And there was Team Chaotix with Vector, SBO, and Charmy, the Bee. And each team had their own speciality people. So there was a fast formation,
yeah,
which had Sonic leading it.
Yeah.
A fly or SBO or Amy or
Amy fast.
Yeah.
She's probably the slowest fucking hedgehog I've ever seen in my life.
Or Shadow. There was a flying one, which was Tails, Charmy, Cream, Rouge. And then there was a power, which was a Vector,
yeah, Knuckles,
Omega, or Big.
Yeah. Big. He looks powerful. It's just so...
Well, he's big. It's in his name.
Yeah.
And he could
They
lift
were
up...
inventive with that name.
And to be fair to them, in Sonic Adventure 1, he could lift up heavier stuff than the other characters did.
No, right, okay. I'll let him off. I do like Big. I don't know why I've got so much beef with him.
It's probably because you're kind of trying to appease the fans. Because the general consensus is that Big is not a good character.
Big's my favourite character. Fuck you, everyone.
I thought that Rouge was your favourite character.
It's always been Big.
You're very fickle about this, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a big thing chasing you.
Oh, yeah. This is actually quite hard in the game. Well, reasonably hard. It's not a very hard game in general, but I have to keep up my, gaming cred, but,
So, where did that come from?
It's just random, really. It just appears.
Nah.
If you can jump up on the top platform on that, you get a red star ring. Yeah.
I've only just noticed that they've got different checkpoints for the old and the new Sonic. That took me a long time.
Yeah.
That's a really cool little feature, though.
Yeah, I love that they brought back the signposts actually. But no, Heroes was an okay game. It was marketed at quite young children.
Yeah.
And they had the characters say everything that you had to do quite a lot, so you couldn't do a lot of working out things for yourself.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, me too. But it was a pretty cool game. It was alright.
It's like the games that just kind of direct you where you're meant to go, and you're like, it's like I'm not playing.
Yeah.
I'm pressing one button, and then everything's done. Okay, let's go.
The good thing about Heroes was, though, they brought the style back to a sort of a cartoonier look.
Yeah.
And feel, and it kind of felt, it looked a bit more like the old Sonic games. But the trouble with it was, though, that Robotnik had this really weird theme for his badniks going on, like a medieval theme, and it was really weird.
What?
Yeah. Also, all the enemies in that game had like life bars, so that's
quite annoying.
Yeah, so it made it slower.
Yeah. So it wasn't a very fast game.
No.
Nah. This just looks like Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, it is a bit, because it's sort of a it's modelled on a sort of like a seaside tropical feel, you know.
Yeah.
This is the first level of Sonic Heroes, by the way.
Okay.
To be honest, there's not a great deal to be said about it because I've only played Sonic Heroes all the way through once or twice.
God, that's not very often at all.
Yeah, I know. It was okay. I was a bit annoyed that Mighty wasn't in the Chaotix crew because he was my favourite.
Mighty?
Yeah, Mighty the Armadillo, the one that was
okay.
missing posters in the City Escape level. Although apparently he wasn't even a part of the Chaotix crew to begin with, he was just some guy that showed up, but he was in the Chaotix crew at FTC, so he's a Chaotix crew member in my eyes. Also, the car in this level is very fun.
Car?
Yeah, you can get in a car on this bit,
awesome.
in this level, and boost. It is extremely fun. I don't.
Is the car slower or faster than Sonic?
It's like the same speed because he kind of boosts and makes it go faster as a result of it. So. It just means you're on rails there. You can't go backwards.
Oh, okay.
But it's still fun though, because you get to walk up these ramps and through these hoops and stuff.
Oh, hello. There we go.
There you go, yeah, this is a car bit.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't remember it being as fun in the Heroes game, because I don't really remember though, because I haven't played Heroes that much.
I haven't played Heroes at all.
Yeah. I think you'd like it.
Well, because it's easier.
Well, actually I didn't think of that originally, but you might like it because it's quite easy, yeah.
Oh, I'll give it a go.
Although it gets fucking hard when you have to collect the Chaos Emeralds, because the special stages are really hard.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Sonic just walks on water.
You can run on water.
Okay. He's turned into Jesus. So now they've had the Eggman thing, and now Sonic is basically Jesus.
What does Eggman have anything to do with?
In my head, it was all Beatles references. It was like, I am the Eggman, and then John Lennon said the Beatles were bigger than Jesus. Sonic is now walking on water. He's running on water, so again, he's bigger than Jesus.
He just
Literally, they're just obsessed with the Beatles.
It's a conspiracy. We should
John Lennon didn't die. He became Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, alright, fine enough. We should try and get like some of the Beatles tracks and see if they sync up to Sonic footage in the same way
It's Dark Side of the Moon.
The Dark Side of the Moon syncs up to
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
So funny. It is so good.
And for those of you out there who don't know what that means, right, just get the Wizard of Oz, right? Alright, start Dark Side of the Moon, the album by Pink Floyd, start that up as soon as the lion, the MGM lion, roars. On the third time he roars, start the album, right, and then prepare to have your mind blown.
It is pretty freaky. It's an awesome film and an awesome album as well.
Or alternatively, just search it on the internet, Dark Side of the Moon, The Wizard of Oz.
I'm pretty sure you can Google it. Google everything.
Research to